What's up, Rubits? Little Big Robots back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about this kind of interesting toy I've found recently inside a Half Price Books. Half Price Books, in case you didn't know, is a chain around here in Texas. And they sell books at half price. So like used books, magazines, videos, and other cool stuff like toys. And I walked into our local one with some friends, and I saw this guy in a plastic bag for 10 bucks, and my friend said, I knew you'd like that. And of course, I immediately grabbed it. This is a toy made by, I believe they're called Action Heads, aka Foam Heads, aka Foam Fanatics. Now, I'm getting this from the MWC Toys blog, and I'll link to their blog in the description so you can check out more about the company and stuff. They did a lot of research, so I want to link to them. And basically the NFL, Fox Sports, not Fox News, different thing, Fox Sports commissioned them to make this character. You'll still see this character. Where is his shoulder pad, though? I can't find his other shoulder pad. They commissioned this character for like to be like a Fox robot, I think all the way back in 2007 or something. But these are later. This is a later one. And you'll find him in cosplay, like skits on Fox Sports. Like they had a guy cosplay. You know how you can build a giant cosplay now with like the person's on stilts and it looks really impressive? They had him dressed like that and had him go around the office and scare people and interact and do little skits and stuff. So I saw that and I thought, that is a really cool looking bot for 10 bucks. I went ahead and grabbed it. After, kind of messing with it in the package, I was like, what is this? So I need to look up more on this Foam Fanatics or whatever series or company, because the bot, if you look at it, it actually has some really cool details. So at minimum, this is a great thing I could use for customization. Now, these shoulder pads come off. I can't find the other one. Where did it go? See, oh, here it is. So found his other shoulder pad. When I first got it out of the package, it smelled a little strange, like chemically. So maybe it was sealed up or something. But with half-price books, you can bring your stuff in there and sell it. So I'm sure somebody had this and then just sold it off to the to half-price books for a few bucks, and they put $10 on it. I think it's normally like 17 or something, they said. But as you can see, it has clacky knees. It has, the feet aren't the best, but if you look, it has a toe crunch, which is kind of interesting. So he kind of stands on his tippy toes, maybe like that more. But I think what they did is he wanted to be able to put him in a cool, like running pose like that. He doesn't have any markings on him that I saw, which I find really interesting. Usually they have some kind of like 2017 date or something on there, but I'm not seeing anything. And it's really well detailed. The hand here holding the football, I don't know if that football comes out. Oh, well, the hand comes. Oh, the hand just broke. Look at that. Just busted it. Oh, no, that's just a ball joint, but still broke off of there. That's fine. I'll have to use him for customization anyway. But let's see the football hand. I wonder if it... See, it's stuck right there? Because I'm going to take this apart anyway. But you can see the hand has some interesting looks to it, some nice details. The head is an interesting football helmet, but again, you could swap that out for anything. And then the shoulder pads I thought were interesting, how easily they came on and off. That might just be by design, or that might not be by design. It might be by where they wanted it to stay on there and they just happen to come off easily. But if you find one of these out in the wild, they're pretty interesting. They do sell on eBay, but not for much. If you want to sell them, go for it. But I'm going to keep them. But I thought it'd be kind of interesting, too, to show. Here he is compared to a 1/12 scale, one of my favorite Marvel Legends, America Chavez. And then here he is compared to the McFarlane Warhammer 40,000 Ogren. So again, I love this kind of size now of toy. They're often not that expensive. They used to be much more expensive than they are now, but I love this kind of chunky big thing. It's the only problem is, of course, the shelf space it takes up. But now that I store a lot of my toys and I cycle them out on my shelf, this is fine. But I thought that was kind of an interesting comparison. But other than the little broken hand, kind of surprised it busted. In fact, I could glue that pretty easily. Pretty cool. I think what would be really interesting is to take him apart as much as possible. I don't know if he's like a McFarlane where you could heat him up in water and pull him apart, because I'm afraid it would probably break. But really, just painting him up would be kind of fun, and covering up all this stuff and changing out his head. He would be a really interesting creature. He almost looks like a, whatchamacallit, Pacific Rim thing. And I like this venting here. You could paint that silver. So again, neat little fig for $10. I found that at Half Price Books. Thought y'all might like to check that out. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.